Taliban order no shaving, trimming of beards? In Afghanistan, the Taliban ordered all barbers in Helmand province in southern Afghanistan to stop cutting hairs, trimming, or shaving off beards on September 27th. The Taliban claims that their new order is in line with Sharia law. Despite promises of an inclusive government and better living conditions, the Taliban's new order is reminiscent of their hardline enforcement of Sharia law during their last reign. Businessmen, especially those who own barbershops, are imploring the Taliban to reconsider. The new order severely affects their businesses as very few clients are showing up because they are scared of being penalized.
Wow. Um,
So I just want to specify
this
something.
is
Because this was too long to include in the title. But so far, this is only ordered in one specific province that I am aware of.
okay. I don't want to make light of this, but I think people would have to visit their barbershop more if they have beards, not less. You have to like look at. I mean, look at the picture you're using. You know how hard it is to keep that line clean like that.
Mm.
You know,
Okay,
yeah.
but
If you have,
that would be shaving and trimming. That's shaping. You're not allowed to do that.
yeah, but you have to do that. Oh, you can't do that. So this picture is not allowed either. Oh, so this
I
beard
don't
is
think
not
so.
Taliban. Oh, wow. So this beard, your beard actually has to be like messy. You can't like this beard like that we're seeing in this picture is too clean. It's not Taliban approved. It has to just like
I mean, we've all
you
seen
just
like the beard of a salafist. Like
yeah,
there is no grooming. I mean, there's maybe like, oiling or whatever taking care of, but there's no shaping.
right. So
It's
the
just
Taliban is
straggly.
putting the Taliban was putting internet cafes out of business. Um, women fashion businesses out of business, and now they're putting barbershops out of business. I guess like, and they're also saying, "Wow, okay, so great for the economy." Um, this is like, by the way, this is anti. This is don't let people tell you that Islam only persecutes women.
Mm.
This is the male version of hijab, right? This is like
Mm-hmm.
this is like what my body, my choice. All this is like you don't have bodily freedom, autonomy. The
Mm-hmm.
state decides. The state is deciding for you that you need to have a beard. So okay, so Islam is also anti-male. It's not just the hijab people. Okay, we're also the victims. I'm just letting my Afghani male followers know that I got them. Okay, so don't let this make this all about women. But anyways, so
I
what's the
wanted to cover this because I think this is also a very strong indication of taking a more conservative hardline approach. Like when the Taliban first took over on like what was it, August 15th? Like there was a lot of speculation of how hardline things will be. Like will they go back to the banning of trimming and shaving beards? Because that's
hmm.
definitely an indication that things are much more conservative. And at least in one province, that is now the case.
I think maybe in 20 years, Afghanistan will progress enough to for them to have to come up with the Texas method of allowing men to like not making it a criminal crime to shave, but you get to sue them, just like Texas when it comes to abortion, right? So if somebody like you could sue the Uber driver that is taking you to the barber to shave your beard, like somebody could sue them. I think it would be like maybe that's how much progress we're gonna make in 20 years. But what's the punishment for this? Like if you shave your beard, what will happen?
That's actually not clarified yet. So a lot of
Mm,
people are feeling very wary and just not
mm.
doing anything because there's no indication of what's going to happen to you if you violate this.
Yeah, I tried to grow a beard. It was so itchy. I don't understand how you do that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Can women shave their bodily hair? Like, is that allowed? I'm sure that's allowed.
That's a good question. I maybe not. I know like there's some interpretations that if a woman has like a unibrow. Like she's not allowed to pluck that.
No way. Really?
Yeah,
God
that's what
damn.
I mean. Yasmin Muhammad would talk about it, and she grew up in a
Oh,
Salafi fundamentalist family, and she was like, my mom would never let me touch like my unibrow. And as soon as I
God
left,
damn.
like I was getting rid of that as soon as possible.
Jesus Christ.
So I would
Why?
assume that no, you're not allowed. I mean, maybe not any of your hair. I don't know.
Didn't Muhammad put like red dye in his beard? Like he did something to look better. Oh, actually, he did. That's why a lot of Salafis do that. But can they be like, well, like they just try to copy Muhammad like exactly, right? But the argument could be like the spirit of that action was that he was just trying to look better. You don't have to do it exactly like he did. You guys look. They just want everyone to be ugly because they're miserable people. Anyways,
True. And just for the sake of transparency, so after we published this story, I saw this. So this is from Tribune Pakistan, which is supposedly Pakistan's like only place for news commentary, and they were reporting that in fact there is no ban on the trimming of beards and shavings, saying recently a news piece has been, going around even the big cheeses of international and national media. And we covered it, but immediately took it down. At the government level, Taliban's have denied such baseless reports. And also, yeah, that there was a head of Afghan's National Solidarity Party also dismissed the reports as false, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just saying that for transparency. After I saw this, after we published the story, I did my own investigating, and I haven't seen anyone else talking about that. And I went to go check because I pulled this news from like Reuters, AP, and BBC. I went to go check those original sources to see if they had posted a correction or anything. I haven't seen anything like that. So that's just for transparency. Make of that what you will.
it might be that some Talibani said that, oh yeah, we're going to ban this, but it's not being carried out right now, or maybe other Taliban wouldn't be carrying it out, and some people are stopping shaving out of fear, but because there's no law about this, some other barbers are continuing to shave. And so a reporter could be like, so maybe the Reuters and the BBC, they were correct about this one Taliban person saying that, yeah, we're going to cut this crap out. But then somebody who's trying to say like, oh no, BBC and Reuters are wrong because they're actually showing you that, look, there's somebody, maybe they're not mutually exclusive. Maybe it's happening. Maybe, yes, barbers are still shaving, but it's also true that one Taliban guy had said that,
I don't
maybe
know. Reportedly, this is a mandate issued from that province's Ministry of Virtue and Vice.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we're reporting to you that this is what is being reported. We don't know if it's true or not, but it's being reported by some of the most authentic sources of news, which they sometimes get things wrong, but not as much as mainly YouTube streamers try to convince you. Like they get things wrong less than other sources, but
Are
they
you
still
telling
get
me
things
you're
wrong.
a simp for mainstream media?
I am a simp for mainstream media because they get us the information that we need. Thank you very much, mainstream
Yeah.
media.
And I tried to follow up on the claims of this like Pakistani news Instagram, and I couldn't find any of their sources. So I'm giving them less credence. But just because I'm a simp for transparency, uh, I'm telling this to you, I'm sharing it with you guys. Hey guys, if you're a fan of Blasphemy and Sexy Callie, like me, then you need to be sure to subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description below. Because if you subscribe, we will send you a free copy of our Blasphemous Art ebook. And let me tell you, it is the tastiest blasphemy that you can find anywhere available today. And we are so generous with our blasphemy that we continue to send you more blasphemy every week. So make sure to subscribe. Link in the description below.